All right, boys and girls, let's get them down and checked in. That's our Traxxas Modified B main. Live stream crashed, and we got it back going here. Sorry about that. Lotzi's race was so hectic that it crashed the camera. All right, all my drivers are checked in. Looks like we got marshals out there. Drivers, bring them up to speed. You got 2 minutes to get it sorted out. All right, Mr. Darrell, let's calm it down a little bit there, buddy. Just hot laps. Call Miley Cyrus out here to sing the Wrecking Ball song for you. Not careful. All right, looks like our drivers are ready to rock and roll. This is your Traxxas Modified B main. Your BQ, Joel Kelly, leading us off here, followed by Jamie Kelly in second, Jeff Ho third, Richard Jones fourth, Daryl Traver in fifth. Once again, Joel, Jamie, Jeff, Richard, and Daryl. Here we go. And we're off and running. Oh, Joel coughing it up here. And brother Jamie going to sneak on through with Jeff all over his tail in the gray. Purple and white your leader, gray second. Joel with the red and blue stripes. Number 67, if I'm seeing that correctly. Daryl's got the fluorescent yellow highlights on the edges of it, and Richard's got the orangish body out there. Great battle. Oh, caution. Calm it down, guys. Calm it down. Multitasking here. Jeff and Jamie battling out in gray. Oh, Jeff turns in tight. Hits the pipe. Jamie goes right around the outside of him. Joel sneaking on by for that second spot right now. We're only 90 seconds into this. 2:25 to go. Caution in two, caution in two. You guys got to calm down on the throttle a little bit. Go around the corners. Daryl, that is the leader behind you. Thank you, sir. Yeah, oh no. Joel rolling it again. Jamie dropping to third now. Jeff up to second. Again, top two, bump to the A. 90 seconds to go. Pretty close race. Everybody's about a lap apart here at best. Oh, Richard rolling it over in 2. Joel out front by 2.5, almost 2.5 over Jeff. Jamie back 4/10 as the battle for that final transfer spot. Coming down the back straightaway, Daryl, they're battling for the final transfer spot. Thank you, sir. With 1 minute to go. Jeff dropping a 6.32, new fast lap for himself. Jamie's got the fast lap of a 6.26, Joel 6.29, Richard 6.5, Daryl 6.8. Battle for that final transfer spot. Gray car in second. Purple and white in third. 1.5 apart with just over 30 seconds to go. $15 seconds. I think that's gonna be it. That is time. Race it to the line. Looking for Daryl to finish out here. Everybody else is done. And shut it down. Great race, guys. 35 laps. Joel Kelly taking that one. 4:02. Jeff Ho with 35, 4:02 as well. Difference of 6/10 at the line. Jamie back another 6/10 in third. There might have been a little family play up there at work. Family teamwork at play, I should say. But either way, Joel and Jeff, you guys are bumping up to the A main. Richard with 33 laps, Daryl with 33 laps, in 4th and 5th respectively. All right, Traxxas Modified B mainers, you guys are bumping up to race number 7. All right, Ocala Bomber, B main, Ponder, Werstein, Malin, Page, Tovet. Get them checked in. All right, guys, Hobby Shop is closed. Like it was closed about 10 minutes ago. Sorry about that. All right, I need Brad to check in. Braden, if you're out there. Once again, Brad and Braden get checked in. Got a couple marshals out here. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate the promptness. Jeff's out here. Looking for the Kelly brothers. Richard's out here. And let's get somebody out there for Daryl. All right, drivers, bring him up speed. You got 75 seconds. Anybody see Mr. Brad Mallon out there? He's at the Chevelle, the black and white one. Little bomber car, that is. Not there? All right, last call for Braden. Last call for Braden. Here he comes. All right. Well, I'll put out one more last call for Brad Mallon if you're out there. In the meantime, this is your. You know what? We got to record this one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your Ocala Bomber B main. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is your Ocala Bomber B main, your BQ. David Ponder lining up second, Scott Werstein. Third will be Evan Page. Fourth will be Braden Tovet. Ocala Bombers the money class tonight. I believe it's 50 to win. Second gets 30 and third gets 20 if I'm not mistaken. Slow it down a little bit, Ponder. Need Braden to catch up here. All right, gentlemen, 4 minutes on the clock. Here we go. I need a marshal in the infield. Oh, Evan upside down. Your leader, David Ponder, and that fluorescent yellow and white going through 3 and 4. Gowerstein in the blue and orange. Monte Carlo in second. Like he's got that thing dialed in a little better. It's picked up a little speed down to a 5.79 for him. Ponder with a 5.76 last time by. New fast lap. Comes back with a 5.64. And right now, Evan and Braden separated by 5+ seconds. Evan in third, Braden in fourth. Evan driving our leader a little hard here. Trying to get back into this one. Ooh, almost had that thing hooked over there. 41 lap pace for David Ponder. Werstein on a 40, back 1.8 at the line. Evan on a 34 at the moment. Braden on a 30. Oh, Evan was sliding there. Ponder kind of had nowhere to go. Now that battle for the lead as they cross the line. And I don't see Braden out there now. So down to 3 cars. See who's going to finish. Never give up. You never know. Opportunity may arise here. Ponder by 1.2 at the line. Once again, top 2 will bump to the A. Wheelie time for David Ponder. And that's going to allow Werstein by for the lead. And give it back. He didn't want to take it that way. Sportsman, you are up next. Start heading this way. It's going to be Brandon, Daryl, Terry, Ava, Levi, and Bristol. "40 seconds to go. Fast lap, Ponder 5.60, Werstein 5.79, Evan 6.31, Braden had a 7.4. Like we're gonna need a little help marshaling this next race. 5 seconds. And looks like Ponder's going to go victory. No, maybe not. Now it's time. And shut it down, guys. Shut it down. David Ponder going to take that one by 2.5 seconds. 40 and 401 to Werstein's 40 and 404. Those two are bumping to the A. Going to be race number 8 tonight. And Evan with 34 laps and a fast lap of a 6.31. Got a good crowd on hand here. I think we have a little cheering section for Ava tonight. All right, just need a check in from Bristol if he's out there. All right, looking for Ponder. Werstein's out there. Evan is out there. Gagnaw's helping out. Thank you, sir. And Mr. Braden needs you out there. Thank you, Mr. Chris. All right, drivers, bring them up to speed. You got 135 to turn and burn. All right, boys and girls. We're going to record this one as well. So if you haven't been subscribed to our YouTube channel, recording a couple mains here and there every Thursday and Saturday. And we're putting them up in HD, as close as HD as we can get. So 1080. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your Sportsman A main, your top qualifier. 34 laps, 403. Mr. Brandon Drigger is going to lead us off here, followed by Daryl Traver, Terry Dolan, Ava Thrimer, Levi Strickland, and Bristol Davis. All right, drivers, things are looking good. 4 minutes on that clock. Remember, you're not going to win it on the first lap. Here we go. Oh, no. That was Daryl sideways down the straightaway and gets collected. Caution to 3, stay low in the 3, low in the 3. And we're clear. Ava throwing a bumper to Daryl again. Caution down the front straight. Stay inside, 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 inside. To the pipe, to the pipe, to the pipe. All right, it's Brandon, Levi, Bristol, Ava, Daryl, and Terry. So Levi and Bristol moving up a little bit. Go high in the back, high in the back, high on the back. Oh, we got mayhem over there. Caution on front straight. Go wide. To the wall, to the wall, to the wall, to the wall, to the wall. Great job, drivers. Great job. Mr. Terry wheeling to the corner. To the wall, excuse me. Ava had to slice and dice around that. At the line, it is Bristol, Brandon. Bristol's in that short course late model, blue and green. Brandon in the white buggy late model, trying to pass him. Bristol not having it right now. Taking the short line. Brandon going around the high line and finally makes his way past there. He's like he's got a little more speed than him, but you got to keep it on its wheels. So Brandon showing the way. Bristol is second. Levi in third, in the Mud Boss, coming through 3 and 4. Ava back 3.5 last time by. Oh, she's stuck in the pipe in turn 4. And that's going to be a little longer. Throw some heaters out there, get some nice hot laps in, catch right back up. She's got the fast car. Brandon Drigger's new fast lap, 6:05. Oh, Terry going for a roll there in turn 1 and 2. And looks like your leader getting in the back of Levi. They load through 3 and 4. It's Ava up to third now. Trying to thread their way through the back straight. Stay on the inside of the back straight. Inside on the back. And we're clear. 40 seconds to go. Levi and Ava battling out here for that final podium spot. And I think... Oh, Ava back 4.9 there. 30 seconds to go. Brandon showing the way by a lap at the line here. New fast lap, 6:01 for Brandon. 10 seconds to go. Oh, your third place is upside down. One more lap for Ava. 3, 2, 1. When you cross line, you are done. Levi gonna hold on for that third spot there. Looking for Ava to finish out and shut it down. Brandon Drigger is going to take that one. 36.405. Bristol with 34 laps. Levi with 32. Terry stealing fourth away with 32 laps back 3.2 seconds. Ava with 32 laps back 2.8. And Daryl with 30 laps. Ooh, that one got very busy out there. Mr. Hagee still tuning in after our live stream went down, saying, good job, racers. Yes, all doing great so far. Glad to see everybody else rejoined us here. Sorry about that. If you're just tuning in, don't know what happened. The live stream just went poof. Middle of that Losi race. All right, Buggy Late Model A. This one's going to be exciting. All right, who we missing out there for marshals? Barry's out there. Brandon's out there. Brandon, that's a rear motor car, right? What is that? RB10. I was like, he's doing wheelies way too easy for a mid-motor car. All right, so Brandon's out there. Bristol's out there. Levi, I need you out here. Terry's out there. Deacon's out there for Daryl. I think we'll be all right with that. All right, boys and girls. Drivers, marshals, focus. Bring them up to speed, gentlemen. Right, all right, all right. All right, drivers, you guys know the deal. You're in this class because you're supposed to be faster than the bomber guys and better controlled. So let's keep that in mind out there. Gonna have to work together no matter what. All right, there we go. All right, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your Buggy Late Model A main, your top qualifier, 44 laps, 408. Mr. Colin Hanks going to lead us off here, followed by Jose Moya in second, Joel Kelly in third, Mark Gagne fourth, and Chris Bradley in fifth. Go cross line one time to double check transponders. Everything looking great there. 4 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Caution down the front straight. And Mr. Joel paying the price. Oh, watch out. He's spinning out in three. And we're back underway here. It's Colin. Jose back 2.3. Joel back 3 seconds in third. Chris back 1.3. And Gagne looks like he's a lap down. Maybe 5 seconds. Colin Hanks just dropped a 5.11. Caution down the front straight. Good save, good save. Thank you, Mr. Kelly. Oh, Colin rolling it over. That's going to give Jose a chance to reel him in here a little bit. Back 1.8 now at the line. 110 down, 250 to go. Jose in second, Joel back 2.9 in third. Chris Bradley back a lap. Watch it down the front straight, and we're clear. And Gagne back maybe a lap behind him. $140 down, $220 to go. Just about halfway, drivers. Chris Bradley, new fast lap, 5.60. Caution in 3. Go low through 3, low through 3. And we're clear. Colin Hanks showing the way in a 45 lap run here, 4:04. Jose back just about a lap. Excuse me, he is back a lap now. Joel trying to reel him in here. Joel back 4.3. These guys mess with me. Gagne's rocking the purple and white. Gagne, new fast lap, 5.58. Got Robert Stroman tuning in from South Carolina. Good to see you, sir. Hopefully you're doing all right. Up next, short course late model A main. Start heading this way. Collin, Ponder, Norton, Coleman, Smothers, Bronick, and Tovet. 30 seconds, drivers. And Bradley pulling over. Like, we had to get him tied up with a charger. Oh my gosh. Trying to get out of the way and drove him to the wall. 10 seconds to go. Jose is done. Mark is done. Colin is done. Everybody's done. Shut it down. Colin Hanks taking that one 45 404. Fast lap of a 5.11. Jose Moya with 42 laps and 4 flat. Joel Kelly 42 405 on the podium there. Mark Gagne with 37. And Chris Bradley. Got to figure out what's going on here. Can't finish out the last couple seconds of those races with 34, excuse me. And I had Joel's late model and Mark's late model flip-flopped in my head the whole time. Come here, Mark. All right, just looking for a check-in from Anthony. Still got time. Need my marshals out there from that last race. Mr. Colin, I believe, is running back-to-back here. From here on forward, we're going to have somebody running back-to-back no matter what. So if you're one of our registered racers, please step on up, jump on out there, and help us out. No way to avoid it with our schedule and everybody out here. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, Mark, you stay up here. Bristol, go down the infield the other end. All right, drivers, bring them up speed. You got 90 seconds. All right, all right, all right, boys and girls. I have a feeling this is going to be a little more intense. All 7 of these guys out there together. I just want to make sure everybody's aware. Got to be on your toes for this one. All right, last chance for Mr. Anthony to get it out here and checked in. Racers, live stream viewers, friends and family, this is your short course late model A main. Your top qualifier, 43 laps, 4:02. Mr. Colin Hanks going to lead us off, followed by David Ponder in second, Danny Norton in third, David Coleman in fourth, Anthony Smothers in fifth if he gets it out there. Lining up sixth will be George Bronick, and rounding out the field, Mr. Braden Tovet in seventh. All right, marshals, everybody look alive here. Here we go. False start, false start. Keep them rolling, guys. Keep them rolling. Get them in order. Colin, David, Danny, David Coleman, George, and Braden. Here we go. And we're off and running. Danny Norton rolling it over. Couple guys rolling over, getting tangled up. Good save from George. Almost drove it to the wall in turn 2. Oh, Norton flips over in front of a couple cars. Caution out of 4. Stay low off of 4. Great job, marshals. Appreciate it. It's Colin, Ponder, back 8/10. Coleman. Somewhere out there. Stay low through 3 and 4. Colin dropping a 5.49 last time by. Ponder back 1.2 in the gold. Your leader in that white and green. Second place gold. Go off of 2, off of 2. Coleman in the green number 51. Checkered on the hood. Upside down in third spot. Back a lap and a change. Danny Norton back 3.6 in fourth. George Bronick behind him by 1.6 in the pink. And Braden back up battle lap in 6th right now. Caution in 4, caution in 4. And we're clear. And it looks like Mr. Smothers has made it out. Back 10 laps in last right now. Got a battle between Ponder and Colin for the lead here. Anthony, give him room. Thank you, sir. Colin making the pass back to the lead now. And Braden, give him room. Appreciate it. Oh, looks like Braden might have something else going on there. Oh no, somebody's upside down, and that's Coleman. Sure what happened there. Either way, 1:10 to go, 1:10 to go for Colin. Ponder back 9/10 down the back straightaway they go. Norton back 2 laps in third. Coleman behind him 1.3. That is a battle for the final podium spot, and Bronick pulling it off there. "45 seconds. Up next, Traxxas Modified A main. Lead is 2.6 at the line here. Just under 30 seconds ago. Norton still holding on that third spot by 2.2 over Coleman. Oh, not quite half a lap here. Five seconds. That is time you cross line. You are done. And shut it down. Colin Hanks taking that one 43.402. David Ponder with 42 laps. Norton with 40. Beating David Coleman by 2.6 to the line there, who also has 40. George out after 25. Anthony with 23 laps. And Braden out after 19. All right, this is one of our big shows of the night here. Once again, we may need a couple of volunteer marshals to help out with this one. I know we do have some guys running back to back. This race, it's Coleman and Ponder. I should see Mr. Colin out here. Thank you, sir. Mr. Bristol. Wait a minute, you were in? I'll mess with you. Mr. Bristol's out there for him. Thank you, sir. Actually, Colin. Wait, you're filling in for your Gramps? Okay. Bristol's filling in for Danny. Colin is out there. Ponder's in this race. Bronick, you out here, George. Anthony, need you out here, sir. And Mr. Braden, you out here. Like, George has got to do the walk of shame. No, I'm kidding. All right, drivers, I'm gonna add on a few seconds to the clock here, so calm down. All right, drivers, bring them up to speed. You got a minute to turn and burn. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to need one super marshal out in the center to help out. Yeah, Mr. Braden, need you out there, sir. Yep, in the center. Actually, Mr. Anthony to do it. Braden, take turn 3. Mr. Quintel will help us out too. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. We're going to flip-flop back and forth either way. Appreciate it. All right, all right, all right. All right, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your Traxxas Modified A Main, your top qualifier with 38 laps and 406. Mr. AJ Strickland's going to lead us off. Lining up second, David Coleman. Third, Deacon Quanstrom. Fourth, David Ponder. Fifth, Andrew Hammond. Sixth, Mike Rains. Seventh, Joel Kelly, bumping up from the B Main, along with Mr. Jeff O in eighth. 3 feet apart, drivers. 3 feet apart. One more time around. Transponders looking good, drivers. 4 minutes on the clock. Here we go. And Ponder paying the price already. Caution down the back, caution down the back. Go high, to the wall, to the wall, to the wall, to the wall, to the wall. And looks like we got one that's broken. Not sure who that is. I think it might be Ponder. I see we can't find our leader coming off turn 4. Deacon in second. Oh, right rear hanging off on Ponder's car. Unfortunate for him. And somebody biked up there. I believe that was Joel, number 67. Yes, it was. 1 down, 3 to go. AJ Strickland showing the way here. Got the orange tiger stripes on it. Duct taping number 97 on that, if I'm reading that right. Deacon Quanstrom got the green highlights on the edges of his car with the green wheels. Reigns, that's second place behind you, sir. Thank you. Separated by half a second for the battle in the lead. Hammond back 1.2 in third. Coleman 1.5 in fourth. Joel back 1.2 in fifth. Jeff 8/10 in sixth. Oh, looks like Deacon get tangled up. Caution in three, caution in three. That's going to allow AJ to stretch out a little bit of a lead here. Andrew up to second now. Coleman, Kelly, Deacon all the way down to fifth. And AJ trying to get past Reigns, get tangled up, caution in 4. Good job, Marshals. $1:35 to go, plenty of time. Joel Kelly to the lead at the line at number 67. David Coleman in second, the 64. And looks like Deacon's pulling it over. Joel showing the way by half a second over AJ off turn 4 to 67, red and blue. Followed by the orange and blue down the back straightaway through 3 and 4. Oh, Joel pushing off the corner and AJ going underneath him, taking over the lead now. And Coleman getting past him as well, so Joel down to third. Make that fourth now. Andrew getting up to third. Oh no, caution on the back straight, go high in the back, high in the back. Coleman is out something with the drive line. Gave up the ghost there with 30 seconds to go. That's going to bump Jeff Ho up to fourth now. "15 seconds for your leader. AJ Strickland coming through 3 and 4 now. Looking for Andrew. Back 1.1. Joel 1.4. Jeff 1.4, top 4 separated with 4 seconds. That is time you cross line, you're done. Joel is done. And shut it down, shut it down. AJ Strickland taking that one, 36.404. Hammond 405. Joel missing out on an extra lap there with 35 and 4 flat on the podium. Jeff back 1.4 in fourth. Mike with 33 laps, down 2 laps in fifth. Coleman with 30 laps. Quanstrom pulling off after 21. And Ponder out after 2 laps. Good race, guys. All right, boys and girls, we're going to need all hands on deck here. All right, boys and girls, I need a check in from Butts, Norton, and Ponder. Butts, Norton, and Ponder. All right, excellent. We got, let's get a second marshal in the infield. Help out on the back straight. All right, somebody tell me if Ponder's making this race or not. Okay, got time. This is the big race of the night. That's why it's the last race. In the meantime, well, let's bring them up speed, gentlemen. Some hot laps going here until we get Ponder out there. No problem, no problem. It's all good. Give him some laps. All right, looks like Ponder's good with what he's got. All right, gentlemen, drivers, marshals, everybody focus. Listen up here for a second. Yes, there's $50 on the race for the winner, or whatever it is. Don't let that come between you and your fellow racers, okay, guys? Mostly bragging rights. All right, boys and girls. This is your Ocala Bomber A main. This is the money race for the night. Your top qualifier, 43 laps, 404. Kermit Butts is going to lead them off, followed by David Coleman in second, Danny Norton third, Jamie Kelly fourth, Jose Moya fifth, Phil Edwards sixth, David Ponder seventh, Scott Werstein eighth. Slow it down, guys. Slow it down. Transponders looking good, gentlemen. 3 feet apart. Here we go. Caution in 3. Go low into 3. Low into 3. And we're clear. All right, your leader Kermit Butts crossing the line there. 5 laps into this one. 43 lap pace. Fast lap 554. Now white Camaro trying to make his way past. I believe that's Jamie. It's Kermit, Danny, Jose in third, Phil in fourth. Scott Werstein up to fifth from eighth. And it looks like Ponder's passing him here for that fifth spot now. Coleman in seventh in the Mustang. Couple battles everywhere. But showing the way with the associated B5M. Not quite sure what Danny's rocking. I believe it's an associated B6. Could be wrong. Jose out there in the orange. First time here at New Reds. Doing great. Hopefully he's having a good time. 145 down. 2:15 to go. Just about halfway, drivers. Again, it's Butts, Norton, Moya, Edwards, Coleman, Ponder, Werstein, Kelly at the line. Fast lap of the race. David Coleman, 5:48. Coleman taking over from Ponder there for that 5th spot now. Ponder now taking over from Phil Edwards for the 4th spot. Oh, and he gives it right back to him. Your podium right now, Butts, Norton, and Moya. They're back 1 second in 4th to Coleman. Go high off of 4, high off of 4. That was your 4th place car. Now Phil up to 4th. Ponder hot on his tail, though. Remember, top 3 spots walking out with some cold, hard cash. Oh, Ponder trying to make 8 wheels turn better than 4. And Phil gets away from that one. Now Werstein up to 5th, Ponder to 6th. Oh, guys getting tangled up here. 40 seconds to go. It's Butts, Moya, Norton, Edwards, Werstein, Coleman, Ponder, and Kelly at the line. Ponder taking over from Kelly for that 6th spot now. Or excuse me, over Coleman for that 6th spot. Caution out of 2, caution out of 2. Good sportsmanship there, guys. 10 seconds or less. 5 seconds. Pick up our leader coming down the back straightaway. Looks like he's going to get one more lap in that white Camaro. Race it to the line. Everybody else is done. Looking for Kermit Butts. Shut it down. Kermit Butts taking the money. 43 laps, 4:05. Jose Moya with 41 laps in 2nd. Danny Norton in 3rd with 40 laps. Phil with 40 laps back half a second in 4th. Scott Werstein back less than a tenth in 5th. Jamie Kelly with 39 laps. Coleman 39 laps. Ponder with 39 laps. What a race, guys. Everybody give these guys a round of applause. That was a heck of a race for 8 cars out there at Ocala Bomber. All right, boys and girls, give me a few moments to get the final results out here and podium pictures on the front straightaway here in just about 3 or 4 minutes. I want to thank all our live stream viewers for tuning in. We hope you've had a good time in addition to the live stream crash. Sorry about that. We will see you guys Thursday for Thursday Night Thunder. On the off-road again, 1 o'clock racing kicks off at 7 o'clock on Thursday. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you then.